Hello, lacrosse friends, and welcome to the 2025 LAXNAI, the North American Invitational. We are into quarterfinal play. We have a player losing his helmet on that play and popping it back up and putting it on his head there was Spencer Jonathan. Club 24 Heat wearing their black jersey. Dehogan Antico leaves it there, drive to the first goal of the game, and it is a beauty. What a finish on the run. Little flip pass up from Dehogan Antico. Let's take another peek at this one. Looks like that was Doug Thompson getting that one. So the Thompsons well represented here. Everyone's heard of Suga, the goalie, plays with the Six Nations Arrows. One of the top young keepers in the game, but Doug is also a threat, just a different part of the floor. Club 24 Heat putting some pressure on. We're going to have to check. I got a little, couple disparities in the jerseys, like Skylar Thomas just popping up off the floor there. He's wearing 88. He's listed as 6. So we'll see what we can do about the roster. You can go to laxnai.com and check out the schedules, all the scoring, see how everything is going. We've got 2 more quarterfinals. A breakaway chance here. Nice save between the pipes there. Good stop from Jake Lazor. Or sorry, that's Jackson Bob Pragle. Jake Lazor is backing him up. Now, you know what? That's Jake. Jackson Bob is backing up Jake here. At the other end, we've got Casey Lahash. I believe would be a recent Founders Cup champion with the Ganawage Hunters. Driving down is Gates Abrams. Flips it out. There's a quick release. Good opportunity for Ainsley Pragle, but it is turned aside by Lahash. Deacon Knott, the backup for Club 24 Heat. They've played a game each. That one's in. Squeaks its way through. And Club 24 Heat slips ahead 2-0. And this flying head club is good, but Club 24 Heat just brings the pressure continuously. We saw it last year. Again, when they got to third place, won the bronze medal game. That one, a little spin on it, getting that ball back to roll into the net. Loose ball around mid-floor, and it is scooped up there. Club 24, there's Skylar Thomas. Shovels it off. Lucas Rosen. Another save by Lazor. Even with giving up a couple, he's looking pretty sharp here today. He's wearing his Tonawanda Braves jersey. They're from all over the place on different teams here at the LAXNAI. Club 24 taking their time to set things up. Delayed penalty coming as Lahash makes his way to the net, to the bench for the extra attacker. Oh, what a rocket from downtown by Lucas Rosen. Extra attacker pays off. There'll be no penalty to serve as that one just finds itself in the back of the net. Look at Rosen. 1 foot on the restraining line up here, then stepping in to this with a couple of stops. Oh, what a blast. And it's 3-0. Club 24 Heat establishing themselves early on. Dundo Van Dommelen at the draw, at the dot for Club 24 Heat. He's up against Jonas Ground for Flying Head. Pops free. It's snagged there by Avery Parker. He passes it off, leaves it, and here comes to Gates Abrams. Nice little high toe drag. Scott Evans special. Just missed on the shot, but Abrams trying to drive his way through. That's a rip from outside, but a defender got in the way. Knocked that one aside. Avery Steinbach Parker working away for it. That's going to be a loose ball push. and Club 24 Heat will take possession. We play 2 15-minute running time halves. The final couple of minutes of the second half are stop time. The winner of this game will go to the semifinals. Those are on tomorrow as the men's tournament wraps up tomorrow. The semis are at 150 and 240. The winner of this, I believe, playing in the first game. DeHogan Antico, underhand shot. That one's going to get up into play, and it's going to be, they're going to say no tip. The official emphatically saying no touch. And it's going to be flying head ball, but maybe there was a touch, and the lacrosse gods are paying it back because that one gets off of the flying head player and up into their bench. It'll be turned over. Here, I believe it's Douglas Thompson, number 20, over to Razan. Driving to the net, another save by Lazor, who's going to protect his crease area. Here's Gates Abrams driving to the net, shoots one low, stopped by Lahash, but it pops out, and Flying Head will come away with possession. The finals tomorrow at 5:10. That's actually a longer game. We'll let you know the details of that a bit later. Owen Hill setting a pick there, trying to free up his teammate.
What pumpkin pudding? That was their first game.
All right, sorry, we had a little audio issue there for a second, but we are back. Club 24 Heat with Rozon with the ball. Boy, he's been having a great game. Came in Daibo, flips it over into the corner. They try to feed it back to him. It actually comes to Rozon. Hard fake and goes to the net. Winds up in the creases. Another save by Jake Lazor. We've got a 4-1 game with, as you can see, 2:17 to go here in the first of two 15-minute running time halves. Gates Abrams adjusts the bucket. Oh, that one slips into the far top corner. Gates Abrams, he has been doing that all year, the leading scorer in the Can-Am Senior B League this year. And he makes his way to the bench, and look at this beauty. Takes it up high. Again, the hard fake drags it down and just squeezes it somehow over the shoulder of Casey Lahash. Lahash will take this one. Looking up the floor, he's going to go part way up. Pass along the half wall. McComber feeds it over to Daibo. Daibo, another one of those Ganawage Hunters Founders Cup champions. Pass from Nanticoke didn't quite connect. And 6 on the shot clock. There's the reset. Flying Head picked it up under a bit of duress. Looked like he just felt he didn't have the time. Couldn't just muck that with all the Club 24 players around him. It does lead to a nice breakdown the other way. Good chance for Waylon Abrams. But that one is turned aside by Lahash. We're into the final 40 seconds or so of this first half. Oh, nice move and a rocket of a shot. I think that's Galak Tuax. Let's take another peek at this, because this is just pure power and placement. Nice little fake to get the defender moving, and then pulls it back near side, just inside that post. And we are going to get a face-off, but not too much more. It'd have to be pretty quick, because there's only a dozen seconds to go. Time does keep running at the end of this first half. Owen Hill comes up with it. He might just create a chance here. He's going to spin, shoots. Oh, nice play. It's just on the outside of the net. Great job to get that opportunity for Owen Hill, but he's unable to connect. And we are at 5-2 through the first 15 minutes. And again, the teams for the other quarterfinals will be decided shortly, as there's more games coming up. Lots of games here at the Utica University Nexus Center. We've got the men's division, 40 teams strong. We've got 10 women's teams this year. We've got 9 U19s and 5, I believe, or 6 U15s and 4 Masters teams. Total of 69 teams in this event, the largest lacrosse tournament in the world with these 69 teams. Started yesterday, runs through Sunday about midday or early afternoon. I'm Stephen Stamp. We are here at the beautiful Utica University Nexus Center. And a lot of people have been here. We've had the LAXNAI here the last couple of years, the World Championships last fall. And, so people are getting familiar with it. But there's still some folks who are new to this facility. And they universally love the facility that we've got here. It is just a terrific place to play a lacrosse tournament. This is Nexus Rink 1, the main rink for the Utica University women's hockey team. The ice is underneath. The turf is on top. We've got behind us rinks 2 and 3. Identical rinks themselves. They don't have the seating. They have a concourse around the top that you can stand and watch the games. But the rinks themselves, the actual boards to boards, absolutely the same, which makes for nice consistency for teams wherever they are playing. There is also the Utica Auditorium next door, connected to this building, not being used this year for the LAXNAI. That was, of course, one of the key rinks for the World Championships last year. And we are ready to go with half number 2. Again, it's running time until the final 3 minutes. It appears that Owen Hill has been reinvented as a faceoff guy. I saw him taking one, but he is taking faceoffs pretty regularly. And he has a chance to score now. Big save by Lahash. And Club 24 Heat will outlet. Nice catch on the run. I think that's Kerry Kane wearing the number 3. They try to feed it through to Skylar Thomas. Comes straight back to McComber. Maybe he never let it go. It's just a very convincing fake. Now Skylar Thomas gets it. That's a big save or the crossbar. Either Lazor or the crossbar got it. Made a nice little sidearm two-hopper to get the ball out of their end. It's left there by Keenan Ninham. And they go the other way. Quick movement, and it is a goal. Lovely finish there. Who is this one coming in? Just trying to catch that number. On his offside, is that Angus LeBourne? 27? Yeah, 27, Angus LeBourne. What a play. We got Angus LeBourne and Angus LeBourne Jr. Jr.'s wearing 24, so pretty impressive bar set for the LeBourne family to see who can live up to what. Here comes Rosan into the offensive zone. This club coached by John Tavares and Dewey Jacobs. And they take this seriously. There's a hard shot saved by Lazor. Flying Head come away with it, but yeah, they were very prepared. They're focused. That's what you expect from, well, a team coached by somebody who's won the last 3 National Lacrosse League championships and, as of a couple of weeks ago, the last 3 Man Cups. The Buffalo Bandits and Six Nations Chiefs, respectively. Club 24 Heat spins out of their own zone. The pass ahead doesn't quite connect, but there's lots of time to pick that one up. We have a back in call on Flying Head. They are within a couple of goals here. Hard shot from outside. That one stopped again by Lazor. Oh, good work there with the pressure to get the ball away from Flying Head. And that's going to create a chance on the other side. That one's just off. Actually, it's a little bit wide. It'll be grabbed there. And all kinds of pressure, but nice job by Kelvin Jonathan to fight his way through. Now he gets stripped just as I'm setting him up. Broadcaster's jinx. And here comes Deusundade McComber. He's going to wait for everyone, pass the ball across to the far side. Now it goes back over to Rosan. Now to McComber. Oh, nicely picked off. Owen Hill, he is just having himself a game. Flicks it across to Gates Abrams. Hill will stay and play. Round the world attempt didn't get very far, and now the pass doesn't get very far as there's all kinds of defensive pressure. Ben Gomelin will leave it there. Little hidden ball trick. They were all over it. Came in, Daibo rips one. Jake Lazor stops it. Daibo's so creative and tricky when he makes those pass fakes. Very convincing, and then quick release on the shot. Waylon Abrams coming to set a pick here for Keenan Ninham. Ninham will hand it off, and Waylon Abrams, talented young player. Has a couple of lefties with him. Gets that shot off. It does go off of Lahash. That's going to be a fresh 30. We've got just under 11 to go here in this 5-3 game. That's going to be a crease violation after the shot. Bounced off the goaltender and right back to touch Sturgis Sundown while he was in the crease. Hit Dehoga Nantico coming off the bench. Great trail check. What an effort there from Dodie Logan. Toss ahead doesn't connect, so Nanticoke is there to scoop that one up. He's going to take his time, let his teammates come out and get settled in. Whips it to the near side. Oh, the lane opens wide up. Not sure what was going on defensively there, but Douglas Thompson with a great look looking for his hat trick. Thompson gets it in the corner. Was a fresh 30, down at 20 seconds right now on the shot clock, as you can see. Nanticoke flips it behind the back, couldn't quite connect. Skylar Thomas. Oh, that is lovely. Great ball movement. And then a beautiful finish from Dehoga Nanticoke. You see Skylar Thomas on the far side just slipping in behind the net. They get it to him, and he is immediately looking. Dehoga Nanticoke shakes his defenders wide open down the slot. And it's 6-3. Big goal. Flying Head was kind of creeping back into it. Owen Hill almost tapped it ahead to himself. Now it's run onto. Club 24 Heat comes away with it. Hidden ball trick, but they do go back eventually to the player who was looking like he'd received the pass. Oh, great behind the back pass. Terrific play, but it's a crease violation. It was pretty, just doesn't count. Abrams driving down for Flying Head. Tried to tuck one similar to an earlier goal he scored over to that far corner. Past the shoulder of Lahash. Couldn't quite connect. There's a nice pass. The catch. Oh, hand save by Jake Lazor. That's a dandy on Ronan Oakes. Club 24 Heats Rosan up at the top. Hands it off to Nanticoke. Quick flip pass. That one's knocked away by Owen Hill as they try to go across the crease. It's going to be an illegal substitution call now on Flying Head as they get possession. That one will be served by Ainsley Pragle. And as we approach the midway point of the second of two 15-minute running time halves, Club 24 Heat's going to have a power play to try to extend this 3-goal lead. Again, the other quarterfinals will be at 9:20 and 10:10 p.m. tonight, Eastern Time. We will have those live for you right here on LAXNAI YouTube. Nanticoke behind the net. It's tipped away from McComber and then getting all over him there. Defensively, that was Kelvin Jonathan having himself a solid game. That one gets up out of play, and it'll be Flying Head possession. They're halfway through the 1-minute penalty. Nice effort there, trying to go into the crease and make something happen, but Spencer Jonathan just ran out of time in air. Club 24 Heat into the offensive zone. Dibo backpedaling as he waits to see who's with him. We're back to even strength. Pragle was released and he is immediately up checking. That pass bounces away. Behind the back flip. Dibo, hard twister over to the far side, but Lazor was on it. He goes out to get the ball, takes a bump, and a slash, a little grab of the jersey. It'll be the one-handed fling pass. What a pass by Jake Lazor. That was a pretty spectacular play just to get out of his own end. And we'll see if they're able to take advantage here. The ball's going to be turned over. And Jake Lazor's got to be saying, guys, after I do that, you got to value possession. They get it back, though, the possession. And off on the run, hitting the man off the bench. Nice catch. Oh, great twister, but what a trail check effort. I think that was Kobe McComber racing back. Waylon Abrams to the net. He will score. There's no stopping that one. As Waylon Abrams with the spinorama and then races to the bench to tell his teammates, let's get going. We need two more with 5:20 to go here. Let's take another peek at that goal. Here's Abrams coming off the bench. We get it perfectly as he slips in. They're just a little late getting to him. The defender winds up racing out at him. The pass bounces off the boards, but McComber just bounces that one home. Abrams, Waylon Abrams. Four-man battle off the draw, and Club 24 Heat come away with it. Davison Dottie McComber gets to the restraining line, drops it off, and Nanticoke will set things up in the corner. Looked like he was thinking about a shot. Not much angle, but you never know. That one's picked off. And Owen Hill, nice little swim move to get up into the offensive zone. Hits Gates Abrams coming off the bench. He'll put a shoulder down, but that's well defended. Good effort by McComber. Flying Head looking to draw within one. They've still got time. Oh, great movement. Crease. What a save by Cody Lahash. Casey Lahash, sorry. So excited I messed up his name. We'll leave it there for Skylar Thomas. Watch out for Thomas. You never know what he's going to pull off. This time he'll just step back and rip one. The rebound pops out. Lazor, another save. Joe Hall made the pass. That didn't quite connect. President's Cup champion once again, Joe Hall. The Snake Island Muskies this year, great performance, very impressive defensive performance in their final with Nick DeMood and net, and a great defensive core to beat the Brooklyn Merchants in the championship game at the Prezi. Behind the back pass, nice attempt, it didn't quite connect, and it's grabbed there. Now a man way up the floor, gets the pass, bobbles it, but gets it back and scores. May have just thrown Jake Lazor off a little bit. You can see this nice job to step between a couple of forecheckers and just loft a pass ahead. And enough time to work with that and get it through. That's a big goal once again because the 2-goal lead definitely not feeling as safe as the 3 they now have. Good job running onto this ball, withstanding a big check, but now it pops free and Flying Head will get it. Gates Abrams has it. He took a big bump into the back, didn't care for it. He's going to put his shoulder down, try to drive through. Pass to Owen Hill, just tips off the top of his stick. 2:22 to go and counting. Cayman Daiba will slow things down. No rush for Club 24 Heat. They're a couple of minutes away from booking a trip back to the semifinals. They lost last year in the semis to the Rochester Bats. They're going to put some forecheck pressure on. Long pass, but it is picked off. And Club 24 Heat into the offensive zone. Final minute and a half as DeHogan Nanticoke. Watch closely. Rosan bounces one. That was blocked out front. I think it hit a defender. The clock was reset inadvertently. Actually, it was reset on one end. It was still counting down. Oh, no, it does look like it was an inadvertent reset. So the 30 expires. The refs do a nice job staying on the count on the floor. And Flying Head trying to generate a bit of a miracle. 3 goals in the final minute. It is stop time. Waylon Abrams pulls it down, passes in front. Nice save, Lahash, staying tight on Grayson ground. Now they're really taking their time. Ball over to Nanticoke along the near half board. Looks like as Joe Hall takes that pass, a few seconds left in the shot clock. Reverse whip, what a goal. Almost casually by DeHogan Nanticoke. Nice pass from Joe Hall. See Hall with lots of time. And then makes this pass as Nanticoke cuts through. Reverse whip, boom. buries it. 24 seconds to go. Rosan has it as Club 24 comes away with possession off that draw. Don't imagine they're looking to do too much in these final 8 seconds. They are headed to the semifinals. Got 2 more quarters to go tonight, and then we'll find out what the matchups are for those semis again. The other quarterfinals, 9:20 and 10:10 p.m. live here on LAXNAI YouTube. Thanks for joining us, lacrosse friends. This is Steven Stamp. It is the 2025 LAXNAI from Utica, and we will see you in a couple of hours. Thanks for being with us.